And I will invite God's Spirit to come and just to comfort me and heal my heart. And that has been actually the number one thing for me that has been the most effective, because my spirit's connected to God's Spirit, and I see God as the greatest and most powerful of healers. So the other thing I want to mention, I think is very important, is that when the grief comes and sadness comes, or any emotion that is not pleasant, if you can have courage to experience the emotion in the moment and let yourself feel it, then it is not stored in the body. And it can pass through, and you can show your heart honor when you are experiencing these emotions. For example, I just a couple mornings ago, I just had this sadness wash over me because I wanted so badly to talk to my brother. It was such a strong just desire to talk to my brother and share something about my life. And I couldn't. I mean, I talk to him, I journal, and sometimes I'll write to him, but it's not the same. And I just let myself cry so hard for, I think it was 5 minutes. I just let myself be sad as I thought about him and missed him, and then I was better. And I just remember, I just want to encourage those of you who are watching that are not used to this, and this is very foreign, and this is not something this is a concept that you're like, how do you even do that? I don't even know what I feel most days. That's okay, because I used to be there. I grew up in a home where I was younger, where my emotions were not only not considered, but we needed to focus on mostly my mom's emotions. And so I learned how to care for other people's emotions and neglect my own, to the point that by the time I was 18, I was very disconnected from any negative emotions whatsoever. And I lived in a state of spinning everything to positive. And I ended up getting an autoimmune disease, which, in my opinion and theory, has a lot to do with suppressed painful emotions. That's a whole nother topic and video I can do on hypothyroidism and autoimmune disease. I would like to suggest nature as well. And if you are wanting to connect with God in this, ask him for help. Ask him for help to connect to your heart and to care for your heart. It's really important that we care for our own hearts, and we do not look to other people to hold our hearts well. And because what if they aren't holding their hearts well? It's very important. And I'm just a big fan of guarding our own hearts, especially from situations and people that are not safe. So that's a whole another video. Anyways, here is some of the emotion code emotions and what they can be connected to. So if you are having any heart conditions, it could be from a root of abandonment, betrayal, sadness, or feeling lost or feeling unloved, heartache, insecurity, and vulnerability. So those are some for that. And that's from the emotion code chart. You can look this up online. This is not hard to find. That's just an example. And I'm not going to go over all of these, but I will say, not always, but if you are having a physical condition and you are not caring for your heart and you have suppressed negative emotions, there is a pretty good chance it's coming out in the body. And I think it's really, really important that you start prioritizing, processing through difficult and painful emotions and caring for your heart. The other thing I will mention is that when we don't do this, we will experience pain, emotional pain, and that is a lot of times where the addictions will come from as well. Distractions that are toxic and damaging to ourselves and relationships. And I understand that you want to run from pain and painful emotions. I get that. But going to addictions and unhealthy behaviors will just dig the hole deeper and create more problems. So the best thing that you could do is to love, and to love yourself, and to love the people that are closest to you, and ask God for help. He will help you. He wants to help you. And I think that there is nothing more beautiful and courageous than to face heartache and pain. And I cannot tell you also how many times I myself have been on the floor sobbing my guts out from heartache, from losses. But in my experience, every time I did that, it strengthened me and it reconnected my heart with my true self. And it has helped me really become the person I am today. And I'm really thankful that there was a day that I chose to start doing that, to start connecting to my heart. And I'm really thankful for that past version of me that chose that path. And I want to encourage you to choose that path as well. And I hope this was helpful. Any way that you can choose to care for your heart and process those painful emotions, please choose that. Please take the time and start prioritizing your heart health.